Hi, welcome to the Authenticity series again. This is the fourth video in the series. Today I'm going to be talking about how to turn shame into miracles. So, how do we even start it now? What does shame mean? Why are you ashamed? And who am I to even be talking about shame? Well, I discuss about shame a lot because I've been through shame. I've always been ashamed of myself. I was ashamed of myself for a very long time, for so many years. I didn't believe I was good enough. I didn't believe I had any value or anything to add to the world. And all those were just lies, basically, that I was telling myself. So what exactly, is shame, and how do we come out of it? How do we transform it into something powerful? How do we make it a source of strength? How do we turn it into fuel to drive us to somewhere beautiful, to somewhere magical? The problem with shame is that, it blocks your ability to express yourself. It blocks your authenticity. It's like a prison, where we have the power, we hold the keys to the prison, so we can release ourselves from that jail anytime we want to. But most times we don't, because shame has a very powerful hold on us, on individuals, on human beings, especially on individuals. It usually stems from a past experience. It comes from a place of, from a belief, that what we have been through, was our fault somehow. So we blame ourselves. That's why we feel shame. So we blame ourselves for the mistakes. We blame ourselves for how we are and how we look. We are insecure. I don't want to go into the whole childhood thing and all that. But why are you insecure? What exactly are you ashamed of in your life? These are the questions that you need to ask yourself. Do you feel ashamed that that you're too fat, or you're too skinny, or your head is too big, or you've had bad relationships, you've been rejected, you have lost a lot of things in life, you have failed, basically. Even if you're physically disabled, what exactly is that shame? You really need to dig deep and name it. And when you're able to name the shame, because the power that shame has over us, is when we keep it a secret. Now, I'm not saying that you should come out on social media, on Facebook, to discuss your whole life history. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that you need to show up in your own life. You need to reclaim your power back from the stronghold of shame. And the only way to do that is by speaking your truth. Speaking your truth, when I say speaking your truth, I don't mean you should come on YouTube or on Facebook or on social media to disturb people with information that they don't need. Speaking your truth means that you should find somebody trusted to tell your story. There are levels to that truth telling. There are levels to owning your errors and your mistakes. There's some things that we can't even tell. Like, it's so hard. I know. I understand how it feels, because there's some things even me till today that are difficult for me to say, because I feel really dead about it. I can't believe I did those things, and and yeah, it's like that, and it's still trapping me. There's a part of my life, that is still trapped in the past, and that past is going to keep showing up for you in the future. It's going to keep holding you back. It's going to keep drawing you back. The only way you can cut off, that horrible part of your past is by speaking it out. When you speak it out, you have it. The hold that it has on you will be broken immediately. It's like confession or something like that. Yeah, it's just like confession in religious beliefs. When you confess when you confess your sins, you are bringing, like, you're taking that load off your chest and you're pouring it out. So that is the first. That's the very key way, to deal with that shame, instead of hiding it, because by hiding it and by keeping it a secret from other people, you're only perpetuating the depression and anxiety that shame is going to be giving you, because you're hiding it. Now, everybody makes mistakes. Nobody is perfect in this world. We all make mistakes. Mistake is part of our lives. I didn't know when I was younger, growing up. So I was trying to hide and hide and hide and hide all the shame, and eventually it will catch up with you and it will destroy you. So what you need to understand, first of all, is that everybody's going through one kind of problem or the other, even though we don't all advertise it. There's nothing wrong with you. There is all, like, these are just beliefs that we have about ourselves. Like, today, for example, I didn't even know I was going to do this video. Something came over me again as I was thinking about making this video, and the voice was telling me again, who are you to be doing this video? You shouldn't be doing this. What you have done in your past is going to catch up with you. All those negative voices, coming. And my job is just to turn them around. Like I said in the last video, is to turn it around, to flip the script of shame. The only way you can do it is by showing up. By showing up every day, you heal some part of you. You dislodge some chains that shame has locked us with. So we need to think about where shame is showing up in your life. Not showing up, like, it's holding you back. I know it's holding a lot of people back. Why do you feel that you are not good enough to do what you have to do? I was discussing with somebody again, and the same shame, is why they don't show up. They want to making videos on YouTube, but they can't do it because they don't feel that they are beautiful enough to do it. And I don't know how we got those beliefs, those limiting beliefs. It must have been people that have told you in the past, or whatever reinforcements that you got. And it doesn't really matter what you look like or what you, it really is just complete nonsense. Really, it's bollocks. So however you are, you're good enough like that. You're beautiful like that. Your soul is beautiful as it is. So you don't need anybody to fix you. You don't even need to fix yourself. Your spirit is already whole as it is. It is whole. It is the Spirit of God. So you don't need to fix it, really. You just need to recognize. That's why we say, to go back inside, to journey back inside your soul. There's really no work to do. It's just to recognize and accept yourself for who you really are, for the unique person that you are. Yeah, so shame has dealt with me a lot. It kept me quiet for a lot of years. I couldn't voice out anything, so I was just observing, and it's really it's a very terrible experience. Very horrible. You will be it's anxiety ridden. It's just full of anxiety, and it's not the best way to live for anybody. So my message for today is simple. If you want to turn your shame into miracles, the bridge between shame and miracle making is courage. You just need to have the courage to show up. You need to have the courage to speak the truth. You need to find somebody to tell about that your shame, that your deepest shame, that thing that you're hiding from, because that thing you're hiding is what is going to kill you. If you can bring it out and tell somebody, maybe a stranger, first tell yourself the truth. That's the first level of truth telling. Then tell somebody very close to you. Then after telling that person that's very close to you, then you can start telling, one or two more people. And the more you say it, the more, the more you break the chains. And that is where you have that's when you have the courage to move on. But remember that not everybody, has earned the right to listen to be told your secrets, basically. It's not everybody that you should tell. You start with someone that you can trust, and from there, you can graduate and move on forward. So that's my message for today. You can use your shame, to start making miracles for yourself. The way to do it is what I've said now, is the courage to release the shame, to speak it out. You have to say it with your mouth. There's a power in words. You have to confess it to somebody, to God, to anybody. But you just have to say it. You have to say it. That's the way you can release it. And when you release it, then your miracles can start unfolding. Yep, that's my message for today. And I'll see you guys on another video. Thanks for watching. Bye.